Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I am back with a really great, phenomenal video for everyone watching. This is going to be about preaching chords today. This is primarily for everyone who's on, whether you play keys, whether you play organ, or if you just want to learn, this is definitely for you. This is a musician's lesson. It doesn't matter if you do play organ or keys, everyone can learn something from this. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we'll be in the key of G. And so preaching chords, primarily your job is to back up the preacher. Like your preacher, he's at a 10, like he's going, like Holy Spirit is really leading him, he's going crazy. So your job is to back him up and meet him there. Like if he's at a 10 or a 20 or whatever, you're right there with him. You're right there with him at that same level, out of 10, out of 20. So I'm gonna break it down so all of my um those who are beginners and those who don't know much about preaching chords, or if you forgot, or if you just need to know, to start over knowing, this is for you. This is for you guys. So we'll be in the key of G. We'll be in the key of G for today. So just to go over our scale degrees. So G is going to be our 1, A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, 5 is D, or D is 5, E is 6, F sharp is 7, and then back to the 1 or 8, G. So to begin, the chord progression, the main basic chord progression, there's a lot of chord progressions. Once you get the hang of doing preaching chords, once you get the hang of just doing the basics, that's what you really want to focus on, the groundwork and the basics. So the basic chord progression for that I've learned, at least, you'll start with the 3 of G, which is B. Okay, and then C is 4. You'll go to the 4. After the 3, you'll go to C sharp, or if you have a talkback mics, a lot of times we'll say up instead of C sharp. Go to the 5, and then you can go back to the 1. And then a lot of times, I've been in situations where the band that I was in, we would just loop the 3, the 4, up, 5, like we'll loop it, or we'll go 3, 4, up, 5, and back to the 1. And you can have so much fun with this. There's like a lot of creativity, but you want to learn the basics. Make sure you have the basics down, and that exactly is what I'm going to show you right now. So let's start with the B. So with your left hand, I highly recommend you using your index finger, and your pinky. So what that is going to do, that's going to help you free up your left hand, because you're going to do some things in the right hand, but we'll get to that momentarily. So the 3 is B, but instead of playing B, let's assume you have a bass player present. Like if you have a bass player present, you should not be playing any lower notes. You should be leaving the lower frequencies and register to the whoever's on bass, male or female, doesn't matter. So the way that you want to complement that B natural is your tritones. Your tritones are very important. How do you find a tritone? You locate the 3 of each note. So for example, the 3 and the flat 7 of each note. So for example, the 3 of B is E flat or C sharp. So you'll find B, and you're going to count up 4 half steps to get to E flat. Because that is your major diant. So B, 1, 2, 3, 4. So B, C, C sharp, D, E flat. Okay, so we have our 3, and you need your flat 7 too. So as we went up the scale, you can also go down the scale. So if B is the 1, We're still in the key of G. We're still in the key of G. So B is 1. The natural 7 of B is A sharp or B flat. But you want to flatten the 7. So now it's A natural instead of A sharp or B flat. So that's going to be your tritone for B. We're still in the key of G. So, and then also for reference, your 3 and the flat 7 of G is B and F natural. So the flat 7 of B and the flat 7 and the major 3 of B is A and E flat. And we're still in the key of G. So, okay. So that's your first, in your left hand, that's your first for your left hand. But for your right hand, to complement your left hand, you're still in the key of G. So what you want to do is you want to locate we call them chordals, Quartals. So you're going to take the flat of the 2 of A, I'm sorry, the 2 of G. The 2 of G is A. You're going to go to the 5 of G. The 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's D, and then you want to go back to the 1 on your pinky. So you get back to the 1 from D, E, F sharp, back to G, okay? So we have that. So you have your A. And I highly recommend you using your thumb for your right hand, your thumb, your index finger, and then your pinky for the 1 or for G, since that's what key we're in. Okay, so you have A, D, and G, and in your left hand you have your tritone, which is A natural and E flat. So that's how they should sound all together. So A, D sharp or E flat, A, D, and G, and that's going to be on the 3. Okay, so for our next chord, we started on the 3. Now we're going to go to the 4. So all you have to do is just slide both of your hands up just a half step, okay? So chromatically, so that was your 3, but you're going to slide up a half step to the next, literally the next half step up. So the half step up from A is A sharp. Half step up from E flat is just E natural. So it should sound like A. And then I recommend using your ring finger and your thumb for that. So pinky and index for A and E flat. B flat and E, just a half step up. Okay, and then so for your left hand or your right hand, you're going to slide that same thing up. So instead of A, D, and G, you're going to half step up to same fingers as well, same fingers. A flat, B flat. I'm sorry. And then, oh yeah. And then slide up your right hand to E flat. I'm sorry, to B flat. Keep your middle finger, put your middle finger on E. Your pinky stays on G though, okay? So, and then half step up to the 4. Okay, so B flat, E, B flat, E, and G. Okay, your ring finger on B flat, thumb on E natural on your left hand. Got your thumb on B flat, your middle finger on E, and your pinky is still on G. All right, so we're going to go to the 2, or we're going to go to the diminished. So I recommend putting your next, this is our up or C sharp chord. So we started here. So we're going to go up. Okay, so stay right there, that where you were just a second ago for C natural. So you're going to take your, I'm going to do your right hand this time. So thumb, index finger, ring finger on your right hand, and your pinky, you're going to do B flat, C sharp, E, G, and that's your fully diminished chord. And then also you're going to be on, for your left hand, stay exactly where you are, B flat and E, but you're going to add a C sharp in there for with your middle finger. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, I'm sorry. So for your left hand, your pinky's going to go on G, and then your index finger's on C sharp. So that'll be your up, or your the key that you get to before you go to the 5. So far we got B, then we got C. Now we have up, or C sharp. So our 5 chord, I'm going to start with the left hand. So you're going to go a half step down. And I didn't say this earlier, but a half step is just one step either forward or backwards. So for example, since we're on G and C sharp, you're going to go a half step down, just one step down to F sharp, and your thumb on C. And then your right hand, though, you're going to go back to the chord tools concept. So you have C, or the 4, C, F, which is the flat 7 of G, and then your flat 3. Okay, that's going to be your 5 chord. Okay, and then I'm going to we're going to resolve it to the 1. Okay, and then you're going to remove both hands, and you're going to place them on the 1, or G. So for this, we still want our tritone. Our tritone is always going to stay in. So we have G. This is back to the 1. G. The 3 of G, which is B. So count 4 half steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and don't count G, by the way. Like, you'll just count. So G. Don't count G, but the next step up, which is G sharp, or A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 half steps. And then remember the flat 7 of G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F sharp is the natural 7, but we want to flatten that to make it the natural. And that's how we get our tritone in the key of 1, or in the key of G, which is our 1. So G, B natural, and F natural. And then you're going to do a same inversion of that. But for beginners, you can do in your right hand the 3 of G, which is B. And then you have your pinky on the 1, which is G as well. Okay. So I'll do it again. So back to the 3. So we're on back to B. Okay. A natural and E sharp, or E flat on your left hand, and then your pinky, and then pinky on a ring pointer finger on E flat. Right hand chord tools concept, A, D, and then G. And then the chord tools concept comes from the concept behind A being a perfect fourth, or an interval, perfect fourth interval from D, and from D to G is also a perfect fourth. Or you can count it out this way. Count your half steps. So from A, we want to go to D. So we'll count up A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we'll do that same concept from D to G. So we're at D. We have A and D, but we want to go to G. So you're going to count up 5 half steps. So D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G. Okay, those are perfect fifth intervals going from to the right. And then we have perfect fifth intervals as well. They'll go the opposite way. That's another lesson for another story, though. Another lesson for another day. So we got our 3 still. Okay, pinky and index finger, A, E flat, and then A natural, D, and G. So thumb, index, and pinky. Slide your left hand up just 1 step. So B flat, ring finger, E natural thumb. And then your right hand is going to slide up, right thumb to B flat, middle finger to E. Your pinky is still on the 1 though. And then you're fully diminished. Take your left hand, put your your pinky on G, pointer finger on C sharp. And your right hand, you're going to do that fully diminished chord again, B flat, C sharp, E, and G. And then I recommend the thumb, index, middle finger, and pinky. And then we're at our 5. So left hand again, slide down to F sharp. And C, you're going to keep that same, no, you're not. You're going to put your, or you can, if it's comfortable to you, you can definitely do that. But F sharp on your ring finger, B on the, or C on the thumb. And then your chord tools concept again. So C with your thumb on your right hand, flat 7, index finger, which is F. And then your ring finger on your right hand to B flat. And back to our 1, which is G. So G, pinky, put your left pinky on G, put your middle finger on B, and then put your thumb on F, because we want to keep that tritone. And then your right hand is on B, right hand thumb is on B, and then your pinky is on G. So this is what it should sound like all together. Oh wait. Yeah, and that's the basic preaching chords progression for preaching chords. I was really excited to share this today, because I just know that there's definitely a need for, just being shown this stuff in different churches. And I've seen multiple churches, like not even just Pentecostal churches, but not churches where I'm the only one that is like I'm in the band, like I'm the only female in the band, or not only at churches where like that they're melanated, that they're Black or whatever, but even like I've been to crazy like Hispanic churches. They've gone just crazy with it, like in a good way, of course, but I've just seen some beautiful things, man. And I'm just grateful I get to just share this with you guys. If you guys liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me just a shout out in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, share. And I definitely have some more definitely have some more videos coming with this very soon. And I just thank you guys so much for listening, for paying attention, and I will see you guys in the next video. I definitely let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions or anything like that, or if there's a chord progression that you're trying to figure out. I would love to help you with that. Till the next time, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.